Hello, dear friend. I wish you have a great day. My name is Mohammed Beikzadeh. Guys, today I want to talk about equality issues to you. Now, I want to talk to you about the correlation. First, I will give you a definition regarding to the correlation, and after that, I'll let you know how we can draw correlation in Excel software. Guys, correlation is a number between -1 to 1, which help us to know what's the relation uh, and dependency between two factors, x and y. So, uh, we categorize correlation in three parts: a strong correlation, moderate correlation, and weak correlation. If our correlation is between 0.7 and 1 or minus 0.7 and 1 is a strong correlation. It means that by increasing factor x, the factor y is increased too. If there is a correlation is 0.4 between 0.4 and 0.6 or minus 0.4 and minus 0.6, it's a moderate correlation. And if it's between 0 to positive and negative 0.4, it's a weak correlation. We can say that there is no correlation and two factors are totally independent from each other. No, we consider an example. This information shows uh, the rate of the production about fossil fuel in the United States and the rate of the nuclear energy production during the first 8 months in 2020. So in Excel, we can calculate the correlation by three methods. The first method is the diagram, a scatter plot diagram. By this method, we cannot get the detail. We can just estimate and have a general idea about the correlation between two factors. And the second method is the formulation. And the third method is the data analysis box in the Excel software. So firstly, we want to draw a chart, a scatter plot diagram. If you want to draw it, first choose two factor, then insert a scatter diagram and the simple one. So now we can draw a trend line. Click right on one of the plot, add trend line. So we can change it to line and change its color. So by this diagram, we can guess that our correlation is minus, and also there is a moderate correlation between time and the production rate. The second way, which helps us to discover more detail about the correlation, is the formulation. You see that? By this formulation, we can calculate a correlation between two factors. Choose the first line and fossil fuel production rate. Okay, so as we guess, and it was right, our correlation is minus, and there is a moderate correlation between the time and the rate of fossil fuel production. If now we want to know that whether or not there is any connection between the time and the nuclear energy production. Again, Karel Mans and nuclear energy production for the first 8 months. So for sure there is a vice versa relation between Mans and nuclear energy production, but is so low, and we can say that there is no correlations. It means that this factor or nuclear energy production acts independently from the time, and it doesn't follow any regulations. So the last way, or the third way to calculate the correlation in Excel is the data analysis tab. So for this way, this method, we click data and data analysis. We have one option as a correlation. Click OK. So to show you guys, OK. We select Mans and fuel production. It is shown in the new worksheet. And press OK. So as you can see, it's the same correlation, minus 0.63, 128. Please pay attention to one point, that sometimes it happens that we have strong correlations between two factors, but it doesn't mean that they depend strongly on each other. It's possible. It's possible by removing one factor, another one is again high. It means its rate is high. Let me give you an example. During the winter, the rate of the energy consumption is increased. And also, in the same time, the rate of the hot drink, such as tea or coffee, is increased too because of the cold weather. If you want to calculate the correlation between these two, probably you can get a high correlation. There is a strong correlation between the drinking hot drink and consumption of the energy. But there is no any logical relationship between them. It means that if one of them is decreased, another one is high. So we should pay attention. Sometimes it's made us confused and distract us from the factual issues. So whenever we want to consider two factors, firstly, we need to discover their natures, because we don't want to be distracted. It was a brilliant point that all of us, we should pay attention whenever we want to calculate the correlation. Thank you so much, guys. I wish this course can be useful for you guys. Please let me know about your opinion about this course. Thank you so much.